Hey, what's up, everybody? So, Castle Crashers Remastered. Pointed this out on the website yesterday that this game is free right now until September 20th, 2015. If you already have it on Xbox 360, you can download it for the Xbox One. You should totally check it out if you haven't already. Castle Crashers is an awesome game. So awesome, in fact, that they decided to remaster it. We're gonna kick this off today. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna just check this out together. This is the new mode, Back Off Barbarian, completely new, built for this version. I'm not gonna actually do that just yet. It's been a long time since I played Castle Crashers, so I'm just gonna go into the story mode. You'll notice it all runs at 60 frames per second now, as opposed to the 30 frames per second on Xbox One. Also, all of the textures are like 5 times bigger, so everything has just been ramped up. They've done improvements to the gameplay, a couple of new modes. It's got all the DLC stuff is available as well. So that is a character that he must have been a DLC character that I never played as back in the day. Interesting. So I'm gonna go with him. Those of you that are new to Castle Crashers, if you've never seen it before, you don't know what this is that we're experiencing. Well, as you can see, one of our warriors has just been wounded in battle, and now it's time to take the battle to the barbarians. So we can come over here. I can tell you more about animal orbs. I can tell you about those. They're little animal buddies that have special perks that help you. Hey, did you forget how to use items? Nope. B button. I can tell you how to use magic. Right trigger and X. And I can teach you the basics of combat. I already know the basics of combat. So I'm a level 1, so I don't have, anything yet. Oh no, the bad guys are stealing the orb from the king. This is pretty much the story. And then you just run around and you beat the tar out of stuff and you try to get it back. 4-player co-op though. This is a great couch co-op game. So X is your basic attack right here, just X button. And then you can stomp on the enemies. That's my heavy attack. You have the heavy attack with the Y, which is the hammer to the face. You can jump. Oh, that's my spell. So if you hold the right trigger and hit Y, you use magic, and mine is the toad. Of course it's the toad. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. How awesome is that? So yeah, you run around. It's a hack and slash game, so you run around. It's a hack and slash, beat 'em up. There's secrets in the world. It's all funny. The art style here is a guy named Dan Paladin. Tom Folk programmed. Dan Paladin did all the art. What's great about this is the behemoth, that all started out on Newgrounds.com, which I started out on Newgrounds.com a long time ago. Love Newgrounds. Alien Hominid, which was the behemoth's first game, that was a Newgrounds game. They basically took all of their knowledge of making Flash games, and then they became game developers. Now they've done Castle Crashers, which is like their huge first breakthrough console release, and then they did Battle Block Theater, which was their next ambitious title, and then I want to say there's hype surrounding their 4th game, like game number 4 or something is what it's called. I don't know, but it hasn't been released yet. So once I kill these barbarians, we'll open up this item shop right here. You can see the guys cowering in behind the counter, and now it's open. So we can buy potions, which are good to have. I'm just going to go ahead and buy some of those now. Oh, I can't buy any more. Um, uh, I don't know if this is better than my current weapon or not. Sometimes your starter weapon is better than that first sword, so I'm just going to keep my starter weapon. We'll be able to find out here, though, if we go to the frog. So we get the compass. This is the first thing that we need. We need to grab the compass. The animal friends, you come into the ark, and this is where, you know, she tells you about the animal friends. We don't have any unlocked yet, so you come through here, and eventually you'll find them throughout the world, and they'll populate the ark here. There's a key sword that you can use to get through that door, but that's a ways off. Here in the next world or two, we'll actually find our first animal buddy. And here's the different weapons. But if I take any of these weapons, I'm going to lose my weapon. But there'll be eventually there'll be weapons. Anytime you pick up a weapon, you unlock it. So I do need to start picking up some weapons, I guess. But you come all the way back here, and this is the end of the frog's throat. And there's nothing else you can do. You can't like keep walking, you know, go out his butt or anything. You know, it doesn't work that way. Oh, so here's the weapon I have now, and it's so it's +3 on my strength. It's -1 on the agility. This one adds 5 to the agility. Doesn't add any to my strength. +1 strength. +1 magic. That's magic. This one, the only thing it does is it has an extra chance to do criticals. So, you know, let's take it just because I like critical damage. That's when you get like the decapitations and you get like blood. There's shit to grab in the weeds, so you know you want to kill the grass for the fruit. All right. Let's go. If you have more than one player, you guys can join. You know, you can do the arena, and you guys can fight each other. It's just me here, so I'm just gonna go to here to really like the first world barbarian war. Yeah. Decapitation. What I love is like how much is actually going on in this game. Like, not only that, the game is funny, but just look at the background there. Like, look at what all is going on. For such a, you know, simple designed characters. Oh, sweet. So new combo, you jump and then jump again, and you do your spinny cyclone move of death or whatever. All right. And you just want to grab coins because you'll be using them for the shop. Grab as many coins as you can. I believe there's like gems and stuff later that are worth more money. Because you'll be buying potions, you'll be buying sandwiches. Sandwiches will turn you into, so one of the cool things about this is each one of these characters in the game, there's a beefy version of that character. So these barbarians I'm fighting, they're like twice the size. They're huge. But all the player characters can eat a sandwich and go beefy as well. So every character in the game has a beefy version. And then there's like ridiculous boss fights that are pretty cool. It's really been so long since I played this game that it's gonna feel pretty fresh. Even though I know what's going on, I know what's gonna happen. And this is you know what great game design. Something that this game really does is you can just play it over and over and have, you know, a blast with it. Ninja Turtles, X-Men, The Simpsons arcade game, all those old beat 'em up games. I love them. I just love them, even though it's essentially the same thing over and over and over. And this one actually has a lot more going on than those old beat 'em up games. Those old beat 'em up games are pretty shallow gameplay-wise compared to something like this. This you have all kinds of different weapons you can unlock. I've just unlocked a bow, so if I hit B, I can now, you know, I do archery. On top of my magic, on top of my basic attacks, heavy attacks, you unlock new abilities, you level up. This game, oh man. Forgot how fun this game was. Oh, this guy hidden right here, just feeding off of my buddy. These are thieves, by the way. So the first guys have been fighting with the horns are barbarians. These are thieves, the little hooded dudes. Yeah. And after this level, I'll get to distribute some stats. Some, you know, you get to level up your character and choose what to level up. And I'll show you all about that here in just a moment too, after this level's done. Which it almost is. This isn't, the levels aren't really too long. And what's great is you can go back and play the levels again as many times as you want. You go back. One of the things in this game is there'll be parts where you want to grind. You will play and you'll keep progressing until you die, and then you'll want to go back a few levels and, you know, you'll find your favorites, levels that you'll do over and over. You'll just keep grinding them for more points. Hey, it's our first boss fight. And he ran me over. Cool. So you just want to dodge the red X's, the little X-Men symbols that show up on the ground, because he's launching cannons that are, you know, gonna fall on you if you don't. And then he starts, you know, he'll take off and he'll try to, you just need to move onto a different point on the Y-axis in order to get away from him. Pretty easy. Just keep wailing away at the front of him. Make sure you dodge your X's. Don't kill me. Got some potions. So actually, B button is how you use your items, and you just pull out the bow. That's how you do it. It's not just a standard archery button. But you unlock the bow like super early on, so. And I just used a potion on accident. Probably didn't need to. And we got this guy done. No, give me those coins. I want those coins. It's not letting me have these coins. 2 fucking coins and I can't get them. This isn't even the annoying archery. Like, I would say World 2. You know, right after you beat the King Barbarian, you get to the forest, and that's where you fight all the thieves. There's like a whole bunch of thieves in there, and you get some new enemy types too. But it's common with thieves, and those little pricks, man. They use the bows, and like that's just all they do. They just run up, and then you know how like there's always like if there's like here for example there's 4 guys. There might be 2 of them that run up on me. If not, it'll just be one or 2 guys. The other guys on the thieves, they'll just stand back and pelt you with arrows. So you gotta like move up and down to get away from their axis. Get. Alright. Wish I had a more powerful weapon, or I was stronger, so I could have, like, killed you one hit in your sleep. And then you get test of, the test of strength, where you fend off against your enemy, mash X. There's moments in this game where if you're playing with friends, you guys will have to battle. Like I mentioned, going to the arena at the beginning. There's also moments where after you beat a boss and you rescue the princess, there's only one princess and there's two of you. You both fought to get to her, so you must fight and the winner gets the princess. It's really cool. I hadn't mentioned that all of these enemy characters that I'm fighting, like these barbarians, the thieves, all of them, they're all playable too. You unlock them and you can play through the game as a barbarian character. You can play as a thief, you can play as, all the different Castle Crashers. You just unlock tons of characters, tons of animal orbs, tons of weapons, tons of levels. There's tons of levels. I feel like I don't even need to talk about that because, like, everybody knows what Castle Crashers is, but not everybody does. There's a lot of people that, just it's their first experience with this game, and then they're going to go home and, maybe check it out afterwards. I just now remembered left trigger is block. I remembered it because of this boss battle. It's important to block whenever he's about to do the punches. You can't dodge the spikes. That's right. So you have to look for his tail. And then just duck down when he's about to use the spikes. Make sure you block the punches, which I still am not doing. And don't get smashed. Oh, he smashed my frog. I want that pear. Yeah. Grab the food, obviously it'll heal you. Oh, they're taking off with all the princesses. Do you see that? No, there's only the one left. Oh, here he goes. He's gonna burp. Get away. Burp. So I hit level 5 all before I died. That's not bad. Not bad. First boss that actually usually gives me trouble is the catfish, which is part cat, part fish. Obviously. Oh, oh, oh. Got him. Got him. So, emphasis on co-op because, once you open the treasure chest, treasure just starts falling everywhere. and then you and your buddies compete to, you run around, try to see who can get all the most treasure. And then once all the treasure's grabbed, you come up here and you got to cut the princess free. And of course, I'm the only one, so I get the kiss. But this is where you would, fight your friend. Any of your buddies who are still alive, if they've died, they just gotta sit out and wait. New character. So now, what I usually do, everybody has their own strategies for leveling up characters. I always make sure I go up to the first purple bracket on magic, because that gives you each one of those brackets every five levels is a new ability. It's a new magic ability. So I want to go ahead and get my first magic ability, because usually I get a couple of levels just running through before I actually get to level up my character. So if I have enough, that's the first thing I'll do, is I'll make sure I get that. And then from there, it's up to you, but you can upgrade your strength, you can upgrade your defense, your agility. So every time you level up, you get 2 points to distribute. So I've distributed two level ups worth, so I've got 2 more level ups worth. I'm going to go ahead and go strength, just to make me a little bit stronger, obviously. And I'm going to go agility and defense, just 1 on each. Keep it rounded. Alright, now, also, if I go to stats, you will notice right behind me, the compass I grabbed from earlier, right there. The compass, of course, there's my bow. These are all the different items you can get, so you can eventually get a boomerang and a horn and a shovel. A shovel will let you dig. There's little X's marked in the ground. What does the horn do? You blow the horn and it does something, I forget. But the periscope, the telescope, and the wheel, you need you need these 3 items in order to traverse later in the game. You'll get through all of one main portion of the island, and then to transfer over the sea, you need all 3 of these in order to do that. And then there's this as well, which I think is a map, maybe? I'm not sure. But all that stuff is located on the stat screen as well. Oh, here we go. So if you go to the dock, you beat the level, and this is immediately where you try to go. He tells you, I require these relics before we can set sail. And of course I've already got the compass, so you can't actually leave the dock until you get all that stuff. So that's what your first objective is, like as far as story mode and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, this is Castle Crashers Remastered for Xbox 360. I'll definitely be playing through some more of this, continuing on. This character will be, our YouTube channel character, and we'll be able to continue on. So thanks for watching, you guys, and see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. Don't forget to check out fallinfrog.com and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because if you subscribe, you get to see cool videos as I upload them. They'll be in your newsfeed. Things like the Arkham Knight Red Hood Story Pack DLC complete run that I did. You can click here to see that if you want. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.